Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. What a great day. Here we are in beautiful Michigan, and today we're getting a first look at the all-new GMC Denali EV First Edition, the first ever all-EV Denali. Now, as many of you are already aware of, the Hummer EV blew our minds when it first came out, and people all over the world really wanted to get one. Even to now, the market has been holding super high, and the demand is really there. With the all-new GMC Denali EV, we have another addition to the electric vehicle lineup, and this time, this is a whole new pickup. So you can already start thinking about all the many applications you can have for this vehicle. Like myself, right? Trailering the race cars to the racetrack. Imagine doing that with an all-EV vehicle. And being all-EV, it is no slouch. So backing up to the left, the all-new Denali EV is riding on the Ultium platform. But with that being said, the power output is really spectacular. 754 horsepower and the 788 pound-feet of torque that comes standard with the first edition model. They're going down the route of what they did with the Hummer EV in the past. First vehicle to come out that comes with basically everything standard. So as you see here, really, well, there'll be a few changes for production, like for example the tires, but the first edition is all about giving you the best package possible, standard from the factory. So if you are interested, by the way, reservations have actually just opened up, so make sure to go on their official website. As you know, with the Hummer EV, that's sold out pretty fast, and just looking at the Denali EV, yeah, I have a feeling it might do the same. The demand is really there. The EV segment is really blowing up, and me living in California, how much money do you think gas was when I just flew out? Well, it reached about $7.40 a gallon. So for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, imagine trailering the race car to the racetrack, or if you work independently and you need to have a pickup truck for that versatile all performance and transportation, this could be a great option for you, as you would expect. You know what? Let me give you a quick walk around of this vehicle, then let's hop inside to see what it's like for the interior. Anyways, right away, going to the front of the all-new Denali EV. What do you guys think of this super futuristic styling? Coming all the way forward, as you would expect, being EV, you no longer have a front grille, you could say, but the team really did want to touch base on the heritage of the past with the different GMC pickup trucks in the family catalog. That is, you have this really nice detail that's completely blended in to the front hood. It's actually called Galvano, and I think the styling characteristics, it reminds you a lot of the other GMC pickup trucks that have come out recently. The design is definitely shared within the family, but it's more futuristic, I would say. Same goes for the headlights that actually have infused a lot of really neat charging lights and different walk-up and walk-away displays that change accordingly. So if you want to see that, I'll play it right now for the B-roll clip. And moving down even more, you will see these air intakes down below. But what's fascinating about it is that on the other side, there are tons of different aerodynamic measures to help maximize the range of the vehicle. So there's actually flaps that will adjust, open or close, to distribute that airflow again to maximize your driving range in the moment. As you know, the entire idea with maximizing aerodynamics is to make the air stick and then smoothly redirect it around the vehicle. So doing that towards the front end where the side fenders connect, as you can tell, the flowing nature helps move the air around the front wheels of the vehicle, and it maximizes all the way throughout the sides into the rear. There's so much to touch base on when it comes to the aerodynamics, so that's my quick rundown for you. So just expect more range out of any other vehicle in its segment. Moving on to the wheels themselves. Coming all the way down, as I mentioned, these tires won't be on the Edition 1 when it comes out. However, the wheel assembly with these rims, I believe, will be fully production. And looking at it, I really do like this two-tone style all throughout with the design elements. Then moving further to the back of the vehicle, let me show you what else is going on. As you would expect, a bold plaque on the side stating what you are driving, Denali. The entire mentality behind the Denali series with GMC is a luxury pickup truck, and I think visually they are doing a really good job with that. Even the side steps, the finish on it look very futuristic. I don't want to say Hummer EV like, but it's just looking at it, you can tell how this is no ordinary Denali. Plus with the stance, the 24-inch wheels all around, it really does a great job evenly filling out the gaps. All right, so here we have the multi-pro gate fully lowered down, so you have multiple steps to get inside. But as you can see, yeah, the storage space that you have out back, it's definitely not lacking, so you can move it from 5 to 10.10 feet of total storage length going in. And all together, that could fit relatively anything for your adventure, like a kayak or anything that you need for camping. And if you want to go camping, one beauty of this vehicle is that you can charge relatively any electronic that you have. Actually, I'd say any, because the output is so high. Altogether, with the EV itself is a 10.2 kilowatt output, but moving to the right, you can see the AC ports of 240 volts, 120 volts, and then another 120 volt port on the right side. Plus, with the finish all around, there's no worry of scratching the bed liner with any tools or items that you throw out back. And then you can fully close that, again, being the multi-pro gate. All right, here we go, getting inside the all-new Denali EV. And look at this. Well, first look in the cockpit. Wow, this is really futuristic. Looking around us, I really do like this new steering wheel. Everything about this car is just screaming next generation, right? Moving to the right, I'm a total geek. I'm a total sucker for displays. And this is a 16-inch display to our right that's fully vertical, and as you can see, it's in a demo mode right now, but the details and different screens it's showing us, it is very exciting. And now GMC has always been good about technology and infusing the latest and greatest tech with their displays, being a luxury focused brand, and you've seen even how good the Hummer EV is, right? But moving closely, they even kept physical toggle switches down below. I'm not going to mess with them because this is a prototype vehicle, but as you can see, they control temperature and so forth. You can push down or pull up for the temperature toggle right there for either side, the dual climate control features. These seats are heated and cooled. Not just that, the geometric details all throughout look very stunning for this Edition 1 Denali. If you're wondering what this trim line is right here through the middle, this is actually part of the Super Cruise feature where the vehicle can actually drive you on suitable roads. So if the road is able to be driven on automatically, then you can just sit back on your own and the vehicle will take you. And you can even apply this functionality with a trailer out back. And I've actually tested this firsthand with the GMC Denali Ultimate, where I was on the freeway in traffic with other people and it was trailering a small trailer behind us. Perfectly, it was staying in the lanes and slowing down and adjusting to any traffic condition possible. Did I skip one thing? Actually, I think I did. This display in front of us is 11 inches. And I think it's a nice blend because having these more rectangular angles all throughout with these displays does a great job matching the futuristic angular exterior of the vehicle. Oh, whoa. That was a really cool styling change right there for the display, and you can customize this depending on your liking, and you can save your own driver settings and use Apple CarPlay, all that good stuff in the moment. I can't wait to see what this is all like with the finished production model so we can play around with everything. But it is showing you the different modes you can actually apply when driving, like normal, my mode, off-road, tow haul, and even terrain. Then you have a floating toggle right there in the middle, a switch that you can spin to turn up volume and then turn it down. And here's your main homepage for trailers where you can apply settings. Look how big the map goes as well. One thing the design team was telling me that was a really big focus for this new GMC Denali was always trying to maximize the interior space that you actually have. And you definitely do notice that sitting inside, because even as a driver, these seats are relatively, they're pretty big, and then they're really comfortable just sitting in here, and there's so much space all around us. You even have wireless phone chargers, moving panels right here in the middle for the center console. Let me show you. Coming all the way down, this is a first. I've never actually seen this before. You have a wireless phone charger that is finished with wood. It's actually wood, and you can put your phone on it and it'll charge it. Plus, it actually moves. Then you have your cup holders towards the middle, and then your signature cup holder location. As I mentioned earlier with the multi-pro tailgate, when you lower this midsection, you get over 10 feet. Trying to really fall in point with the GMC luxury design. All these perforated details all throughout with the stitching just add an extra flair to the interior of this vehicle. And the wood lining also extends right next to the steering wheel, all throughout to the lasered in Denali badge to the right hand side. All the finishes just feel super, super soft. The leather just is really pleasing to the hand. Then this is a sensor right here, and it'll alert you when you're driving. Same goes for this stripe right here. It'll blink red or different colors to alert you to focus your attention back on the steering wheel if you are falling asleep or not paying attention while on the road with Super Cruise enabled. Then moving all the way forward, you do have a 14-inch heads-up display cluster that you'll see actively right in front of you floating on the windshield. Below the steering wheel, you have your trailer brakes, and also you have your lane departure assist. You actually have the air ride adjustment buttons. If you push up on this switch, it'll raise the height or lower it 2 inches. Then you have an electronic parking brake to the far left. Oh, and if you don't know what that Easter egg is, that's the topography of Mount Denali. Really cool how they included that. And right above us, to finish it all off, you do have a massive sunroof that extends almost all the way down. One last thing I forgot to mention, coming to the doors themselves, you can get a good shot of the Bose speaker that's actually fully lasered out with the metal finish all throughout, giving a nice detailed look. Then coming to the side, we just got the side charge port opened up very carefully again, because this is a prototype vehicle, but I gotta be honest, the finish is pretty good so far, really good for being a prototype vehicle. But you can see where you would plug in to charge at your house or wherever you go with a fast charger. Now, specifically with the fastest output of charging, you can get up to 100 miles in just 10 minutes. So if you equate that to what this vehicle actually offers, that's really, really good for charge time. All right, in summary, that is the all-new GMC Denali EV. Oh, and you know what I forgot to mention? You do get 4-wheel steering and, well, that one feature we all love from the Hummer EV, the crab walk. So when it comes to turning radiuses, for having a big truck, this will really help you to drive easily on the road. So to fully break everything down, if you're in the market for an EV with 400 miles of range, but in particular, a pickup truck that you can use all the versatility of and tow up to 9,500 pounds, whether it is a small boat or your race car to the racetrack, this will work beautifully for you. Plus 0 to 60 in less than 4.5 seconds, and over 700 horsepower and over 780 pound-feet of torque. Best part is you can actually try to get one right now because the reservations are just opening up. So if you're interested, make sure to check it out online. If you enjoyed this video, again, make sure to hit that like button to help me out and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.